My curves over here. I'm going live on the video.
And
In
it's
case
your
you
girl
don't
Fifi
know,
the Gym.
me and Feed the Gym was just talking about TikToks, and we were talking about viral songs on TikTok, and it got me to thinking, like, what are y'all listening to? Like, what
Yes.
is a song you cannot get out your head? Whether it's on TikTok or whether it's something that you just have on the radio or on your streaming service, like, what are y'all listening to? So I just want to talk about what I'm listening to, what Feed the Gym is listening to, and see if y'all vibing on any of this. And I will say a lot of my songs is based off of TikTok, y'all. I have become like a TikTok Hall of Famer. So I'm constantly on TikTok because I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to go viral for real. For something
What
good,
is
not
a
bad.
TikTok Hall of Famer? What
All
is
right,
that? Please
so
let the people know.
pretty much a TikTok Hall of Famer means you addicted to TikTok. You always on there. And I mean, I'm not always on there, but I'm on there enough to know what the trends are. Oh, y'all, hold on, something in my eye. But I'm on there enough to know what the TikTok trends are. I'm on there enough to know like who are the big TikTok people. So I will say like Material Girl, like okay, Saucy Santana, that's my dude. Like, oh, I'm sorry, that's my girl. I don't know what his pronoun is, but yeah, that's my girl. Sorry,
He
Saucy.
associates as girl.
Okay, so that's his pronoun. So excuse me, that's his pronoun. Her. I love her. But yeah, like Saucy has been really blowing up on TikTok. I love that for her, and I really wish they would give her a better deal. Like Material Girl, she had Walk, and she also got Sheesh with the City Girls. Like I love Saucy, and I love that her music is really taking off because of TikTok. So I would definitely say like Material Girl, I just caught myself singing that song and didn't even know it, even Walk. Like I think everybody did literally a walk to walk. So I think like that's a staple on its own is because you got big name celebrities like Lizzo, the city girls, like all types of celebrities were literally doing the little dance to walk. So I think that was major for him and also for the LGBT community. Like it's major to see someone who does not have like a major record label deal, but see that they're able to make so many accomplishment just based off of TikTok. Like social media blew her up. Like that's major.
I was watching a recent interview that she did, and she stated like she didn't think everyone was going to receive her the way that they did. But she's like, even being in Atlanta, and she was just like, oh my gosh, she was like, I can't believe it. Like everywhere I go, people are calling my name, they're doing my dances, and she was just like, oh my gosh, I thank y'all so much. I really like the fact that Santana's very humble. Like no matter where you see him at, very humble. And just to put him with Carisha Chad, he just even better. I just love
Yeah.
those two together. So let's get into it, Diva. What are we listening to over there on that track list? What we got going on?
Definitely my girl Summer. Like Summer Walker came hard with the heavy hitters. And just being a person who is a hopeless romantic, and I've experienced like a lot of the lyrics she talks about, like it just resonated with me. Not the four baby mamas now. I'm not dealing with no four baby mamas, but a lot of the other stuff that she talks about in those songs just really resonated with me. So I've always been a huge Summer Walker fan. And to me, she just really can't do any wrong musically. Now, I can keep all her social drama aside. I don't got to know about London on the track and all that and Baby Bubbles. But musically, I think she's extremely talented and underrated. So I definitely love her. Of course, you're going to have me with my money bag, yo.
So before you go any further, let me jump in there right here and say, is it me or has since she left London on the track, she's been a lot more visible on social media and doing things that we've never seen her do before?
I don't know because I don't think I buy into her whole social media presence. So I would be remiss to kind of make a decision based off of that because I don't really buy into the whole like social media persona. I would say outside of Carisha, like I don't follow a lot of celebrities on social media. And one of them is her. Like I just don't follow her. I think I followed her for a while, but some of her posts was kind of like back and forth. Like she would post a lot and then she would kind of not post. So Summer Walker is not someone that I really follow like that on social media. But like I say, I enjoy her music. And so I think musically she's really pushing the envelope, but I don't know enough about what she does on social media to make that determination. I know that I feel like she's really only hit the tip of her iceberg. She's
Definitely.
only been out in the industry a couple of years. I mean, she's done songs with major heavy hitters. So that's not to discredit her in any way, but I think that we have not really even seen a percentage of what she's capable of doing.
Yeah,
And
I think
so
she's
I
happier.
really want her to get her mental health together. If you have not watched our video on self-care, like watch that video talking about self-care. And I think that's going to be critical and pivotal in her career shift. If she could really get
Mhm.
her head on straight, get her mental on and focus, I think we could really see, a major product coming out of her. I don't think she'll be a Beyonce just because that's not her brand. That's not her image. So I don't think that's where she would go, but I think she definitely has the abilities to be a Mary J or to be a Fantasia because she just sings with so much soul and with so much purpose. And I don't think we've really seen a lot of that in this generation.
And her songs are timeless. Like if you listen to her songs now,
Yes.
and like you mentioned with Mary J, 20 years from now, we're still going to be singing these songs. Because the other day I was riding down the freeway listening to her and Usher. You make me wanna come through. I ain't coming nowhere, but I was just vibing. Like even when the weather was nice, like those are just the songs that people, especially with COVID, want to hear. Something that feels good to the soul, not the. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like Unloyal. Now, this kind of grew on me, but I like the oldie but goodie Summer Walker too, with the London on the track beats too. But let's see who else we listen to other than the City Girls. We know you gotta have your
Yes.
period.
I love the
No,
city girls. So for those of y'all who don't know, I'm sophisticated ratchet, okay? I'm sophisticated and I can definitely get ratchet when I need to be. Okay, okay, okay. Y'all see that Z on the back of City Girls. But
she
anyway,
ain't lying.
Carolina girls. But yeah, definitely love me some City Girls just because one, let me tell you why I really like them is they resonate with my spirit. Like they talk about the things that I want to hear about. They don't be talking about how we stressed out over no man. They don't be talking about how a man did them wrong. They talk about literally is glowing up. How they are going to use their situations to make a better life for themselves. And even though we don't look at it in that theological way or we don't look at it from that perspective, that's what I get from it. And that's almost like with Cardi B. Like I love her because she talks about like, yeah, I come from the gutter, but I got my teeth fixed. Like this is what I'm doing for me, and this is how I'm fin to make lemonade out of these lemons. And
Cardi
so
did
I
a
like that
major
about City
blow up.
Girls. Now, no, I don't endorse them, stealing credit cards and stuff like that. But in overall, I really like the gist of what they're talking about. And it gives me that motivation, like, okay, girl, you can get it. Like, yeah, you can meet you a baller. Yeah, don't set your standards low. Yeah, meet you a man who's gonna be able to provide for you the life that you want. And I love that about these ladies because they not only talk about it, but they walk it. Like, honey, Carisha posted up with Diddy. You got
Okay.
JP over there with like they are walking what they're talking. And
And
so
looking
City Girls
fabulous,
is
might I
up.
add.
Okay. And
Okay.
I mean, Carisha has been killing fashion since
Yes.
she been with Diddy. Like she been coming hard. So,
Yes.
like I said, again, it's just a perfect example of like you are a product of your environment. When you around better, baby, you do better. You look better. You dress better. So, yeah, City Girls is gonna always be
Hallelujah.
my favorite.
Hallelujah.
What about you? What you listening to?
Child, y'all. I ain't no Summer Walker like Diva Curves. My playlist is a little ratchet. So Title told me the other day that my streamer was mostly Young Dolph. Yeah, yeah. And Moneybag Yo.
R.I.P.
So
R.I.P.
rest in peace, Young Dolph. We miss you. So yeah, but then Sunday I did kind of slow it down. And I took it back with some old school Monica and some Escape. So let me see. Here lately, what have I been listening to? I am stuck on this We Set the Trends with Migos and Jim Jones. Like that is my daily start song. I can just play that song all day long. That is like right now, and it's very rare that I find a song that I will burn out. But this one, This is like my go-to motivation song right now. Like I just wake up and I'm starting my day with this song all day.
Mine is that
I
scrub the ground. You posted that video
that
on YouTube, no, on Facebook, and it had that scrub the ground. Ever since then, I've been hooked. It's probably been like a week straight. Every day I gotta hear Scrub the Ground. I gotta hear this whole playlist with songs to go with Scrub the Ground. Like that's just been
yes,
my song. I
yes,
like again, I love music that makes me feel good, that makes me uplifted. It's not so much based on the lyrics, but it's based on just that sense of nostalgia I get from the music. And with them, like they
yes,
always hype, they always crunk. And
yes.
so that's another one that resonates with me. I'm scrubbing the ground every morning, child.
So if you
Not
scrubbing the
literally.
ground, then you definitely gonna like the girl Uchi off of TikTok. That's from Savannah. That's my other song that I like too. Yeah. Hmm. I sent it to you.
So
Yep. Because
what
she started off,
song?
she said, "Look, I'm a working no bread." Okay. Okay. All right. I'm
So
sorry. Yep.
what's you? I would say what TikTok song lives in your head rent free?
Mm, I don't really do a lot of the TikTok songs. I'm sorry. I don't. I would have to
Really?
really get back to you on that. If I had to do a TikTok song, it probably would be it probably would be the girl, what's her name? Melange, Malay, his and hers. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's like a little chill song. I think that might
Yeah.
be the song that resonates. I was listening to it in the shower the other day. It was kind of relaxed. I got out like, oh, okay, like a little slow jam. I think Summer Walker got a little run for her money when she actually when this young lady blows up. Her little album is definitely nice. I don't know her name. Let me look it up on title because I think I'm saying her name wrong. I think her name is Melange, Mila, something. I don't know her
Yeah,
name.
I know who you're talking about. I'm
I
not
don't
very familiar with her, but I do like that song. I do. I absolutely agree with you. I
I
love that
do.
song. I like that new French Montana song too.
Which one?
The girl, it's got so many cuss words and so many letters in it. It's FWMGAD.
Oh,
I
off his
love
new
that song.
city. I'm still kind of partial to the one with him and City Girls. I
I
did. That's,
I kind of like that one, and I heard that song a while back, but I kind of like that song. Of course, I love Meg's thought shit. Like that's just
oh, I'm glad
I'm
you said
Meg.
that. Oh, my other song,
Oh, what is it?
Meg with piano. Oh,
Give my sister a
Meg.
round of applause. Meg
I don't
did
know
that.
where you pulled that song from. Give me some more.
That's my song. But
Give
like
me some
literally
more.
every time I upload something on Instagram, that song is my top number one suggestion because that song hit so hard.
That song is great. It'd be like dun, 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 dun. Just the little piano keys. I'm like, oh,
And then she just suck them. I'm like, okay, man, slow
Meg for real. She kill it. She need to get her accolades. She need to just go ahead
yeah.
and that's
Meg,
huge.
again, the same thing I said about Summer. Meg just needs to get around some good company. She needs to get around some good energy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, I would love to see her just disconnect for 6 months and really pour into her talent.
I think
Because
she's more so I want to do everything, more so like investing with modeling. I think she don't. I don't think it's nothing that she doesn't want to
I
do.
think that is obviously what happens, but what happens with that to me, in my opinion, is the same thing that happened with Nicki Minaj. You do so much that people don't want to see you because they get tired of seeing you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that for me, that's what happened with Nikki is we saw her on everything. She had a lip gloss, she got a fingernail polish, like she
A
was just
perfume.
everywhere.
Yep.
And it's just like, okay, I'm tired of seeing her. What's new? Like, where
Mm-hmm.
can you elevate when you're already at the ceiling, in a sense? And
Mm-hmm.
so with Meg, either she's going to have to learn how to continue to reinvent herself, or either she just needs to walk away for a second, let some of the noise die down from all this drama she's been involved with, and just come back with some straight heat.
Well,
But
she's
I'm
supposed
telling
to
you,
be releasing
she
some new
can't
stuff.
spare them when she come back because she really has the stage presence, the
Yep.
personality, and the charisma to take the industry by storm.
She
But I
do.
think there's been so many distractions that
Hmm.
she's just not focused like she needs
I,
to be.
I think now with her graduating school, I think she was in that senior year. That senior year, that's the worst year. So I think now with her graduating, I think really she can get back to doing her music and putting her all into it and give her fans what they want now that she's accomplished that goal. So I'm excited to see what is being in store for me. Let me see, who else am I listening to? Diva Curse, who else are you listening to right now? You told us Cardi. I feel like I'm
Um,
listening to Cardi.
I'm trying to find this song that I am listening to, but I cannot find it. I'm trying. Hold on one second. But also, y'all know I'm gonna rep for the home team, even though the baby be doing some crazy stuff and saying some crazy stuff. I still listen to him every once in a while, but he do be doing some crazy stuff. Now we don't condone any of his misbehavior, but he the home team, so we're gonna listen to him. I do like Maybach from 4042 Doug and Future. I love that song because he talk about the little girl from the west side. But we from the west side all day. So yes, I love
I'm
that.
putting over my city.
Exactly.
With
Okay.
what do
We're gonna
he
talk about
say?
that.
I'm gonna have to look the words up because I don't know what Future's saying on this song.
Girl, my favorite though, my favorite is Splash by Tiger and Moneybagg Yo. Ooh, girl, I'm sending it to you right now. That's my song.
Just
That's
send
my
it to
song.
me. I'm still on Skirt with him and the baby.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh,
I
well, I'm
love that.
sending this to you right now, girl.
I
So you
love
ain't got
that
to do it.
song.
But I love that song with what Tiger underrated again. I love Tiger too. Like anytime I go to LA or Cali, like I got my whole Cali playlist. Tiger on that thing because Tiger gonna come out with a hit out of nowhere. Like you just chilling, and all of a sudden you hear this song, you bopping, and 2 weeks later they're like Tiger. You like Tiger? I'm over here listening to Tiger.
I definitely agree, but when he made Drip, he could have dismissed me with that.
I'm
It
like,
sounds like it's
Tiger
something that
gonna
you see
come
on
with
a
a hit.
McDonald's commercial. Mm-mm.
But I'm telling you, everything might
I
not be
agree.
for us, but he gonna come with a hit.
He
Even though
will.
we might not like drip, I guarantee they was playing it in the clubs. Like,
They
because
would.
one thing about him is either gonna be for mainstream, which is gonna be more your pop, the pop clubs, or it's gonna be hip hop for us. And like I said, but one thing about him, make it nasty, he gonna find something and he gonna come at it. So if you ain't heard Splash, you about to hear because I'm about to send it to your phone.
Well,
But yes,
please do let me sample it. Oh, I know another song that has my interest right now that I go back and forth between the two. Young Thug with Bubbly. That is my song.
oh yeah, I like that. See, I
That
sent
is
you
my
all these songs on the playlist. You
song.
ain't listen to your playlist, sis.
I did. I ain't finished listening to it because I was in the middle. We set the trends. So I was in here having my own dance party. Do anybody else have like a whole party when they getting dressed and in the shower? Like it's a whole party for me. Like the speaker is rocking. I'm dancing the whole way through in the shower, out the shower, in my room. If I don't know why I ain't skinny yet, but hey, I guess I ain't dancing hard
I'm trying to think who else I'm listening to.
enough. I
I
like that
like
knife talk
Little
with Drake.
Weezy.
Now that's my jam.
Who?
Knife talk with Drake with him and 21 Savage
Oh
and
yeah, okay.
Project
I
Pat.
was like, hold on, wait a minute. Now,
I
y'all, let
love
me
that
tell
song.
you, I don't know the name of songs. Okay,
I
if
don't
it
either.
wasn't for Title in this playlist, plug Title. I love Title. Black Mom, make sure y'all go and subscribe to
Yes,
Title.
and it's free
Okay,
now.
okay, Title. So yes, if it wasn't for Title having the name of these songs and the lyrics chart, I would be so completely lost. So Title has if y'all don't know how it works, like basically like Feed the Gym stated, based on what you listen to, it'll start to populate your number one items or your number one artist that you listen to, and it'll kind of create you playlist based off of that. And then I love that you also have the option to, if you like one particular song, they'll actually create a playlist based off of that song and it'll play you similar songs. So love Title. And they always to me hit it straight on the head. Like when I had them playlist, the playlist be fire. It don't matter how old the song is, and yes, that's straight Florida FYE, it be fire. It don't matter what the song is. It can be some Jagged Edge. It can be some Key Sweat. But if you push that little button to say, play the rest of this playlist, it's gonna be straight bangers. So Jay-Z, hats off to you. You rocking Title on that. But I definitely Jack Harlow too. I like him too. I think I said his name right. He got some little bangers too. Okay. okay, my little boo put me up on him, but I love Jack Harlow. He be coming out with some straight heat, and I think he's slightly underrated as well.
Might be to us, but in the pop world, he's definitely on there. I like the new little Adele song too. Yeah, I like that little jam. That wasn't a good cue, but it wasn't a good cue, but it's okay. It definitely sticks in your head. But
I love Adele. I think she's extremely talented, so I'm not taking that away from her. That's just not my
mm-hmm.
jam. Like, that's just not my jam. Like, it's just certain artists I don't listen to because that's not my jam. Like, it's just not. I'm not trying to be put to sleep. I'm not trying to be thinking about no dead situation that didn't work out. Like, Summer Walker is the closest I'm finna get to R&B, and maybe Ari Lennox. I love Ari Lennox too, but I can't do Adele. Like, give me something else. Give me something else, Adele.
You
Give me
know
some
another album
upbeat.
that I think people sleeping on, that Silk Sonic album. That I
Who is
love that.
that?
That's the Leave the Door Open. Him and Bruno Mars. That CD is that's yeah. My musical selections be all over the place. But I like
Sophisticated
you
race
really
ain't heard that.
it really gets a little bit for everybody. Like they got the skate song, then you got your Leave the Door Open, you got your new school mixed with your old school. So it's really like an album for everybody. So it's not just like a record just for our generation. Like, no, everybody can listen to this album and you're gonna feel really, really good listening. You just gonna feel like you have something like on some ashwagandha. Like you really gonna vibe with this CD. Like I really like it. And they have this song like Fly As Me, where they talking about you need to be with somebody who looked like you and met you and you deserve to be with them. Like Boo play this song all day long, but it gets on my nerves. But the words, like I love it. And when I hear skate, it make me want to skate. And even though I don't know how to skate, like I just feel like I'm skating in my mind. So I really like this CD, and of course the timeless classics of Moneybag with his A Gangsta's Pain. Like that, I just love that whole CD and Time Served. Like I can listen to those all day long. I can. Oh, golf. Like I just the other day I was playing some 400 Degrees. Like I
Yeah.
just take it all the way over. Like just the little classic songs. I love them. They're amazing.
Yeah, me
I do.
is totally by the weather. My mood is dictated by the weather. How I'm feeling that day. Like I say, I can literally. I've never listened to this much R&B in my life. So let me start with that disclaimer. I was straight a 3-6 Project Pet, Ratchet, Yin Yang Twins, everything back there,
She ain't
Gucci.
lying.
I was not no R&B girl. My last relationship, like he was listening to everything R&B. So I think doing that and our breakup, like I slowly started to intertwine like some R&B because he really exposed me to a lot of it, and it wasn't all bad. And so yeah, like Ari Lennox, her, SZA, like Jasmine, like all of those are my girls. So I will blast them to death, especially Ari. Like I said, Ari and Summer, like those are my top two. And I think it's because they produce feel good music, even like with pressure. Like I love Ari. She's a brown skinned, beautiful, natural girl. And I just love her vibe. Like her voice is very authentic, it's different and you don't hear a lot of it. So I love that about her. And the same thing with Jasmine. She's very underrated. And I think that she talks about things that resonates with us. And then when I say us, I mean women of color. Like she just talks about stuff we want to hear. So I love all of them. Chloe doing her little thing too.
I'm
But
glad
like
that she got her accolades too for her
oh,
award for Jasmine Sullivan. Like it's about time because she's been writing and producing, and I'm glad that they finally recognized her for her
but
album for the
it's so
hotel.
many of them, and it's to me it's annoying and it's very discouraging to brown skinned women. And when I say brown, I'm not talking about light skin, I'm not talking about pecan tan, I'm talking about women that are our shades and darker. It's very discouraging to them because they're not seen for their true talent. They're always seen for their skin color or their bodies or this or that, and they're not actually seen for their talent. Because no shade to Beyonce, like she's an excellent performer, but how many brown skinned women do we know that can out sing her and outperform her if given the same resources? And there are a lot of them that can. And I feel like that's a constant battle. Even like you say with Jasmine Sullivan, like Jasmine Sullivan can sing a lot of these women under the table, like Doja Cat. Like Doja Cat is famous for what? Like
I
they
don't
are
know.
literally
It
called
sounds
her
like
the
she
next
growling on
Beyonce.
her songs. I don't
Yeah, like you got people like Doja Cat who are just flying up the chart, and you have talented women like Jasmine Sullivan who are literally probably fighting just to stay relevant at this point.
totally agree. I feel like that's where Mary J. Blige is at with her new song. I don't know what Jamaican flavor or who told her DJ Khaled. I wasn't feeling the new song. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't heard it. I think again with artists like that, it's almost like you're chasing a clout because you want to stay relevant, and it's kind of like, do I stay true to who I am or do I try to follow the trend? So I think there's a big gray area where they try to figure out, do I reinvent myself or do I stay in that line? And so I think when you come to things like that, you really have to have people in your corner who are going to be honest with you. And you also have to say, does this represent me and where I want to go? So again, I think the only way you
Definitely.
truly can know that is by trial and error. So if it don't work, she know next time.
I'm not a fan of the song, but it's on the Billboard chart, so her fans are really pushing her song. When I heard it, they was like Mary J. Blige. I was like, what is this? And of course, DJ Khaled has to do his "We the Best" all in the background. So I'm just like,
Spare me.
what is this?
Spare me.
It was. I hope you pull it up because I wasn't like the beat is of course shout out to Cali for the beat, but Mary on trying to do some Jamaican type rapping, it's a no for me. It's
I can't wait
definitely
to hear it. I can't wait to hear it because now I'm all excited.
it's well, I hope you enjoy it. But the radio is definitely going to make you love the song. That's one thing they're going to do. They're going to spin this song and they're going to make you love this song. So whether you hate it today, by next month, that's going to be your jam, and you're going to be you're going to be right over there with the people and singing these songs. So
Okay, so let's do maybe 3 or 4 questions, and then we'll be ending. Y'all, our time is wrapping up so quick. Okay,
oh
we're
my
trying to
gosh,
keep them
really?
under
It's
30.
almost time to end.
Trying to keep them under 30. Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
most underrated rapper.
Most underrated NBA YoungBoy, duh. YoungBoy for the win.
Yeah, I love Young Boy. Believe it or not, me and my godchild both we love Young Boy. So I will agree with that. NBA Young Boy is one of my favorites.
He can't talk.
But I'm gonna be honest, I think my most underrated rapper is J. Cole. I love J. Cole. When I say I love J. Cole, I love
I
his
agree.
image. I love his branding. I love what he raps about. I love where he comes from. I authentically love his brand. Not just him, but his whole label. And I wish this dude received the praise and the accolade that he deserves. He's always humble. Like, it's just like, who can't love him? And so that's one of the most underrated rappers I feel. What about
Definitely.
underrated singers?
I don't know. You got me on that one. I don't know. I would say maybe Ari Lennox. I would say that's probably who I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say Ari. I'm definitely because she does put in a lot of work, and I don't think again she gets the recognition that she deserves. Cause Shea Butter Baby, that whole first CD and Chocolate Pomegranate, like them them songs, Chocolate Pomegranate. I was like, okay, maybe we want to go buy a whole supply of Shea Butter and just rub it all day long.
I would say probably Dreamville too. DVSN, you got Boss, you have Ari. Like, I just think that whole roster is underappreciated. And all of those are under J. Cole, under Dreamville. I think that whole roster is just super talented. Like DVSN has worked with Drake. Same thing with Ari, like, but I just don't ever think they receive the clout, obviously, because the resources aren't there. You look at people like Doja Cat, you look at people like Lady Gaga, like they have the residuals, they have the money to be able to put out these huge productions. And I just don't simply think that the resources are there. I think the talent is there. The resources just don't always align with that.
I
So
think somebody else too. For me, this is just my personal opinion. I think Tiana Taylor was really underrated. Like, I really do.
she really can
She
sing.
is really all around excellent, singing, dancing, performing, and I hate that I missed her farewell tour. I'm just we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, I really think that
I think she's talented on all avenues, dancing, songwriting, fashion. Like, I agree with you on that. I absolutely agree with you on that. Let me see. So if you had to pick one artist to listen to for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Lord Jesus, for the rest of my life? Oh Lord Jesus. I decline to answer because I can't pick no.
Now you can pass the torch, but you got the answer. We need your answer, ma'am. So
I cannot answer. Oh my God.
I can go.
The rest
You
of
already know who I'm going with.
The rest of my life.
Drake, Graham. If I gotta listen to somebody for the rest of my life, Drake got reggae, Drake got R&B, Drake got rap. I can listen to him for the rest of my life and be okay. He got a little bit of everything. So if I had to listen to someone for the rest of my life, it's gonna be Aubrey, Drake, Graham, period.
And I'm gonna have to go with my boo. I'm gonna have to ride with Jay on this one. I'm gonna have to ride with him for the rest of my life, even though he over there with old girl, but it's okay.
You gonna stand beside him?
I'm gonna stand beside him.
I think he would be my third. After that, it would be definitely Gucci, and then he would be third.
We talking about new Gucci or old Gucci?
Both. I kind of like some of his new stuff too.
I like old Gucci better. I don't like new Gucci.
Yeah,
I prefer to see new Gucci as a businessman.
But our time is up. Y'all have more content like this, let us know. Again, we are a people show. This is not just about us. This is about you all as well. So the content is strictly based off what you all want to see. Make sure you show us some love in the comments. Make sure you let us know what you like. Our social media handles are the same thing as our name. So if you're looking to find us on social media, simply type in our handles and you will be able to locate us. But hit us up and tell us what you all like to see, which I want to hear more content about, because again, we are here for you all. But this was so fun. I love hanging with my sister and talking about music. Both of us love music.
Yes.
So anytime we get the opportunity to talk music and share it with you all, we are always down for it.
Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Funhouse active, king of the palace, rubber like Malcolm.